Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss about the chapter quadrilateral, and today's discussion is on 1-mark questions. So the discussions will be on questions that are of 1 mark and their solution. The first question is, what is a quadrilateral? Mention the 6 types of quadrilateral. So a quadrilateral is a 4-sided polygon. Polygon means multiple sides. 4-sided means there will be 4 sides. And the shape is closed. That means if we fill up this space, it will not go out. The ink will not go out. This is an enclosed space. And it is a 2-dimensional shape. 2-dimensional shape means it is in 2D. Now 6 types of quadrilateral are rectangle, square, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium and kite. Question number 2. The diagonal of which quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at 90 degree? So let us go to our page number 151 of our NCERT book. There the point number 7 in summary, we have diagonals of a square bisect each other at right angle and are equal. So the diagonals of the square will be equal. They divide each other at 90. So our correct answer will be square. Question number 3. Find all the angles of a parallelogram if one angle is 80 degree. So let us consider a parallelogram ABCD. In this parallelogram, let us consider angle A as 80 degree. So our angle A is 80 degree. We know that opposite angles are equal. Therefore, angle C is equals to angle A, that is 80 each. Also, we know that that in a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel as well as equal. So, if we consider AD parallel to BC and AB as a transversal, we can say angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree by sum of co-interior angle is equals to 180 degree. Substituting the value of A and subjecting B, we will get angle B is equals to 100. Again, if we use opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal, this property, then we can say angle D is equals to angle B, which is of 100 degree each. So the angles are angle A is 80, angle B is 100, angle C is 80 again, and angle D is 100. So these are all the angles of the parallelogram. Question number 4. In a rectangle, one diagonal is inclined to one of its sides at 25 degree. Find or measure the acute angle between the two diagonals. Now in a rectangle, we know opposite sides are equal and the interior angles are all 90 each. In the question it is given one diagonal is inclined at 25 degree. So here we have considered ABCD as a rectangle. AC and BD intersect at the point O. Let us assume that BDC is 25 degree because the diagonal is inclined at 25. So let us assume BDC is 25 degree. Now if we know angle at D is 90. So the rest angle, that is angle BDA, will be 90 minus 25, that is 65 degree. Now we know that in a quadrilateral, if it is a rectangle, then the diagonals give us congruent triangle. That means the diagonal AC will give us ABC and ADC as congruent triangles, as well as angle. If we consider BD as the diagonal, then ABD and BDC are two congruent triangles. So, as we know that the diagonals of a rectangle divide the rectangle into two congruent triangles, so we can say angle DAC is equals to angle BDA. Now each of the congruent triangle and also the property of a rectangle that the diagonals bisect each other and are equal. That means the diagonal AB is equal to the diagonal AC. The diagonal AC is equals to diagonal BD. So we can say that OD and OB are equal, as well as OA and OC are equal, as well as they are equal to each other. That means AO equals to OB equals to OC equals to OD. So by it we can say that these two angles in triangle AOD, OD and OA are equal sides. So both the angles will be 65 degree each. So angle at A is also 65 degree. As we know, in an isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to the equal sides are equal. So angle D and angle A of triangle AOD is equal. Now the angle AOD, this triangle, here it is a misprint, it will be D. DOA, the acute angle between the two diagonals, will be 180 minus 65 minus 65, that is 50, using angle sum property. That is, the sum of the total angle of a triangle is 180, and we know that angle D and angle A is 65. So angle at O is 50 degree, which is the acute angle. Whereas angle AOB is 130, which is an obtuse angle. Again, angle BOC is vertically opposite to AOD. It will also be an acute angle, and angle DOC will be an obtuse angle. So there are two obtuse angle and two acute angle. So this is question number 4. Question number 5. Is it possible to draw a quadrilateral whose all sides are obtuse angle? Justify this statement. So it is obviously not possible for all angles to be obtuse angle. We know that the sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. To have all the angles obtuse, the angles of the quadrilateral will be greater than 360. Obtuse means more than 90 degree. If all the angles are more than 90 degree, then the total sum will never be 360. It will be more than 360. And angle sum property of a quadrilateral says that the angle should be equal to the 360. So it is not possible for the quadrilaterals whose all angles are obtuse. Now question number 6. In question number 6, we have a trapezium ABCD. AB is parallel to CD. Calculate angle C and D if angle A is 55 and angle B is 70. So we know that in a trapezium, angle A plus angle D is equals to 180, as well as angle B plus angle C is equals to 180, as AB is parallel to DC, and AB is transversal in one case, and AD is transversal in one case, and in another case BC or CB is the transversal. So for A plus D it is AD as a transversal, for B plus C it is BC as a transversal. Now 55 plus D is equals to 180 degree. That is, substituting the value of A and subjecting D, we get D is equals to 125. Similarly, B plus C will give us 180. So 70 plus C is equals to 180, imply angle C is 110. So our angle C is 110 degree and angle D is 125 degree. Then let us move to question number 7. Calculate all the angles of a parallelogram if one of its angle is twice its adjacent side. One of its angle means, first of all, ABCD is a parallelogram where AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD. Here the question says, if one of its angle is twice its adjacent side, if we consider angle A as one angle, then the adjacent side angle is angle B. So the adjacent angle is angle B, if we take it in that way. Or else angle B can be angle D as well, as 2x. So we know that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So angle C becomes x and angle D becomes 2x. Sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360. So we add all them up. X plus 2x plus x plus 2x is equals to 360. In total we will get 6x by 360. So this is equals to 6x equals to 360. So x is equals to 60 degree. So each of the angle will be 60, 120, 60 and 120. So this were the 7 questions of 1 mark question from the chapter Quadrilateral. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you.